All right, we're back from lunch break. Quick update, or let's do a rundown of what we already did. Interior out, water out. Right?
All the water.
Vacuum all that water. All the bags as struts are already in. Rear air lines are done. We had to do a little bit of modification, but pretty much all of that is done. To finish off, all we have to do is the front air lines, electrical. Aaron's already working on the board, and pretty much we're just gonna give it a go after. But we're gonna finish this by today. One day. First one on YouTube. BAGGED NSX. In a garage. No professional workers. We know what the hell we're doing. Challenge standards. Wahoo represent. Okay, so what we have going now is, oh shit, I didn't even press record. Oh, I did. Rear air lines are in. Now we're working on the fronts. We were gonna run the airline through the cabin and then through the back over here, but it's just a little too complicating. And being that we have a nice grommet over here in the wheel well, we're gonna run it from that airbag in the front, and we're gonna run it along the side skirt, and we're gonna secure it along the inside of the side skirt, so we're not really exposing the airline to the ground. It's pretty much gonna hug against the wall of the side skirt. And then we're gonna run it up to the same rear grommet that we have for the rear airline, and then we're just gonna put everything right through where eventually it's gonna go into the board and the air manifold. Yeah, it'll be clean. Front line is in, coupled with here with the rear line, and all we're doing now is just shoving her back in there. Wait, which one was the front again? Oh yeah, okay, here you go. Also forgot to mention, when you guys are running lines, use something to mark it. So easiest thing to do, bam, tape, front line, rear line. Front and rear air lines to the side. Airlines running to the top of the wheel well. Fronts are going to be running down and in through the side skirt. Just take a look. What are we getting? So this is the front airline running along the side skirt. We're going to secure the line along the inside wall of the side skirt, so it's not really exposed to all the dirt running underneath the car when you drive it. But this is really good progress. This is a real flashback to Spocom, but we're getting it done. Let's see the board. Board is all good. We're gonna make the wiring a lot nicer, but all the wiring is done. What we're doing is pretty much we're makeshifting the side skirt so that the air lines fit right through. And Aaron's doing the final touches on the wiring for the board. And I'm just gonna be doing the coupling for pretty much all the wiring that's gonna be running from all the way from the trunk to the battery and through the cabin. So we're getting there. So we look at the lines, they're all protected, all binding together. We got about 3 lines being secured all by one. Air lines are good, secured into the wheel well, running into the trunk on both sides. Everything's all nice and tidy up here. Nothing hanging, everything all nicely running through. Now we just have that extra line in the front. Skylar's getting covered in my dog's hair, but that's okay. We're getting there. We're the first ones to do this, guys. Now when we place the board in, everything's gonna drop right into the center. And back when I mentioned that we were gonna use the grommet in a corner, we're actually gonna make use of it for our electrical line. So this line right here runs straight into the engine bay. So you can't really tell, but it's gonna run. Where is it? So it runs back from there. So we're gonna run it along this side wall, along here. And if you look right here, so right in here, there's a little grommet that's not being used. That is where we're gonna run our electrical line. Because when you look at into the interior, there she is. That's pretty good for a temporary setup. Because we're gonna have the lines.
Yeah, the lines are just gonna.
It's gonna come into here.
Yeah.
Like that. Dude, that's really good.
It's gonna be actually pretty clean looking for a temporary.
Yeah, just for a temp.
I'm not finding it. Unless you're going straight
Right
down.
here, I have the bigger hands. Let me go
Unless
under
you're going
there.
straight down.
No, because I can reach to the hole.
Okay, I can't reach to the hole.
Man! Okay, give me the USB.
How much would it suck? Honestly, if we put this through, it's not long enough.
If this isn't long enough, no, it has to be. It has to be.
This car is pretty long, you know.
I don't care.
It's as long as my truck.
No, we're not even thinking that.
We don't have a choice.
Keep it going.
Oh no, it's gonna hit the front.
Think so?
I'll be pissed if it doesn't.
I think we all will be.
If this line
We're gonna be pretty
if it doesn't go to the battery, I'll be so pissed.
That's sad boys right there.
Beat it.
Stuck.
Stuck? Oh wait.
I couldn't eat fast enough. Yeah, eat it. Dude, that's be a thing.
Okay.
Like,
You
when
know
you
what
work
we gotta
on
do?
cars.
We gotta get
Yep.
this back panels on and make sure that
wait.
panels sit back on the car.
What is that?
We gotta make sure this back panels can actually go back on the car too now. Probably on the wires.
It's gonna come along the side.
Yeah, we gotta make sure it actually fits behind the.
I think we should run power first before we put any paneling back, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Run it through.
Well, since it's here already, we'll kind of leave it arbitrarily where it sits. Just find a way to get it out to the front, plug it all up, and make. It's funny because we're like planning, guys.
I know.
Look what he's doing.
We didn't even fill out other.
Okay, wait. So explain again. So from what line?
So this line right up
I
here.
know exactly what he's talking about because I was looking
Yeah.
at it the whole time.
So we actually had a panel to guard everything to begin with.
Yeah. So this whole bottom.
Oh my
is
The
gosh.
bottom I was looking at.
So all of these lines, everything where my hand is,
Yeah.
runs down, and then straight through the center of the
Yeah,
car.
because I see the panel right. There's a
This right
straight panel right
Yeah.
here, and it shoots all the way to the back.
Yep.
So we're just gonna bind it to the under panel.
No, we're gonna take the under panel off.
Yeah, and we're gonna
zip tie
bind
it.
our line to this line here.
Yeah. Pretty much. So all the lines just gonna shoot straight up.
Oh
straight
my
here.
god.
You know, I was staring at that the entire time I was under the car and I didn't think of that.
So that wait, so do we have to pull the?
We don't have to do anything.
No, but what I'm saying is the electrical line that's already in the cabin.
We have to pull it out.
We gotta pull it out and throw it underneath.
Yeah. Oh. We have to. Well, we only have. Okay, wait. I need
We
to.
still need to go into the engine bay.
'Kay.
Tommy's still doing it.
Other than the comments,
Better
I'm just
way.
gonna, like,
Yeah, roast us in the comments already. I don't care, but update.
That's a new one.
We found another way, and it's actually a lot easier, so we don't have to go through the footwells. The electrical lines can actually run underneath the car because from the battery running all the way to the back of the engine is a straight panel where there's so much room and it literally just guards everything from what. Oh my god. We're running the USB line to the remote into the cabin, and the other two lines, which is the battery and the ignition line, we're gonna run it underneath the car. We're gonna still put it through the engine bay down into where all the other electrical lines are that run straight to the battery, which is actually in the under panel.
I can actually see light.
We're gonna show that to you too. Let's just show everybody what we got. Dude, this is perfect.
Yeah. So these are coolant lines. We'll stay away from that. This is power steering return.
There's a space between the.
I could be wrong, but these are power steering lines. And right above it is the battery line that goes to the starter.
Which
So-
is exactly where we needed to go.
Yeah, exactly. It's better that we found it now. Can you imagine?
That's
we
good.
fucking finished it, and you're like, "Hey, what if we did this?" You're so fucking mad. It goes exactly where we need it too, because you also need the fuse box because that's where that ignition wire goes.
Yep.
So everything except the USB comes down through here, and the USB is fine.
That means we still have to split the USB from the binding though.
Yeah, there's no problem. We just pull
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
They'll come out. And plus two, the USB only stops inside the cab anyways.
Yeah.
So that's it. We're good. As soon as this
USB is
runs.
where it needs to be.
Yeah. All right, boys.
Okay, let's go run the line. Hello.
You got it?
Here we go.
Bang.
Some more.
Yeah.
Here, wait. I got angle.
Here, we good?
You got it?
Push the. Can you give me more? Some more. A little bit more.
That's as long as it is.
Okay, there. I have a good place.
Yeah.
Okay, update. Ignition line is in. Battery is disconnected.
Focus.
Battery is disconnected. Pretty much positive, negative. That's all we gotta do. Pardon the interruption, guys. I kind of forgot to record one thing. I feel like it's really crucial for you guys to know, and I feel like it would be of disservice to any of you guys looking to bag your NSX. In the previous frame that you saw, we actually had the ignition line running through the same place with the battery positive and negative lines. We actually messed up on that part. Technically, the ignition line is supposed to be running into the cabin, where you're gonna be running the same line with your USB for the controller. One thing that it never dawned upon us was that the interior fuse box is actually on the left hand side of the driver's footwell. It's pretty much covered with the carpet lining, but if you just pry apart the carpet lining, then you can find the fuse box there. That's where you put the ignition line into that fuse box. So that line actually goes into the interior as well. Also, since you guys are here, make sure you guys smash that like button for part 1 and part 2 of this video. And also, if you guys haven't done so, make sure you all subscribe. And if you guys like this video so much, make sure you guys share it, especially with everybody else that's trying to learn how to bag their cars. I mean, we're the first one to do it with the NSX, so hey, that's something, right? Also, go ahead and follow Definitive on Instagram. That actually goes beyond me. This is actually for a community. It's for everyone trying to become the best version of themselves, and that's why I started this little brand. Challenge your standards, and let's get back to the video. The only problem that we have right now, which is pretty much killing us, being that Scotty's wheels are so big, so you see all those like skid marks right here, skid marks in the back from the wheel. This line, airline, which we give so much slack, needs to hook up to this. Now we trying to find mounting points, because we don't want the airlines to be running back here, because it's going to be snagging and possibly rubbing against the tires. Other than that, once we get the front airlines done, we can turn this car on.
You ready?
Okay, first test, see if the airbags fill.
I think you have to fill the tank first.
Yeah, let's go back first then. Alright, so we just officially hit the 10-hour mark. We finally found a way to get the airline running nicely. So it's gonna go up and behind. So right over here where the line is gonna be all of the fender lining, and we're pretty much, it's just gonna run all the way up here. It'll shoot straight towards the back, or not towards the back, straight towards the bag, and it'll be running parallel against the bag. And that's the best place we was thinking to do it. Everything is set. Rear wheels are getting reinstalled. Skylar's tidying up the panels underneath. Then I'm just gonna slap on the rest of the wheels, and guys, we are bagging the NSX. First guys ever to do it in one day. Only at the 10-hour mark. Hand tools in the garage with a lunch break. Solid lunch break.
Yours are staggered too, yeah?
Yep. 10 and 12.
What size are these? Oh, what? Can you see the size? The rim?
These are 19s.
19s and what?
The fronts look like 10s, the backs look like 11s.
Okay, wheels are on. All we gotta do is the interior. But we're gonna lay it down already because we really want to see it.
Fucking body.
We want it body. We want the body on the ground. Yep.
That line is underneath, I think that's
Okay, it's rocking. It's rocking. It's rocking. It's rocking.
That's hard bodied on the jack.
Oh yeah, we gotta put onto the bricks.
No, air it up.
Oh, air it up.
Yeah, dude, air it up. And then we'll drop it down.
Skylar, you gonna do that on your car?
Skylar, all you, boy. Oh, it's gonna calibrate.
Yeah, so, no.
No?
Well,
Wait.
vehicle will now move. Are you ready?
It's going. Oh, I see this on the ground.
No heatsinks yet.
Dude, that's a lot of clearance.
Whoa, chill. That dude, it's negative camber.
So where's the air blowing out now? Just
You have the
inside
drainage from the tank, right?
It's just
just
shoots it
inside
out.
trunk.
So there's a drain line from the tank.
If I wanted to see that too, I could jet it outside the car for a while.
Oh, this is gonna be so badass. Oh.
I have no problems with the driving. You saw how high that thing
Yeah,
goes?
that thing goes high. That's like almost as high as mine.
The front is tall, dude.
No, mine has like an extra 3 inches higher.
I could look like an American lowrider.
You could.
Calibration successful. System ready to use.
So just get it high enough right now to get the things up.
So hold it. Just hold it.
Woo! Yeah.
And then back. Reverse.
Yeah, you see?
Can you zero it? Because this doesn't have anything underneath.
Yeah. This is like 40 right now.
Chill.
Dude, this is 50 psi in the back. And look at it.
Chill, dude.
Look at that. Wait, check that side.
Nah, dude. Fucking hell. Oh my
Same.
god.
Holy. Wait, do you want to touch the lip?
Check that camber.
Do you want to touch the lip?
Just before.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Dude.
Give it like
Let's make this a preset. Okay, ready?
Skylar. Dude. Oh my god.
So it's a double tap to get to that point.
Ready? Go.
Go. Just double tap it and it'll go. Double tap.
Dude, that will chop off your finger.
Oh my god.
You know how many limbo competitions you would win with this thing?
Dude, yeah, this would limbo. Like, oh my
I could.
Oh my god.
Then you gotta try to pick up the battery.
Talk about tight. Guys, you know what we just did? We are the first. We are the first to bag an NSX on YouTube. Full tutorial, but we did it. One day. What time is it? What time is it?
That's not great.
The clock is not working. What time is it? 11:09, and we started at 12:30.
By the time we got
12:30.
We didn't get into the driveway till 1.
Yeah, we didn't get in the driveway till 1, and bro, look at that! Look! Oh my god, we gotta show them. We gotta show them again. Look at how tight that fitment is. Like, where's a credit card? Who got a credit card on them? Or a state ID or something. Okay, yeah, let's just use a Dave & Buster's card. Jesus, that's all we can fit. Maybe, well, this is not even all the way down. This is not all the way aired out. This is what, 50 PSI right now? Challenge your standards, boys. We got this. One day. One day.
No.
Now we gotta do the boring part because we're all hyped up. We gotta put the interior in, the body panels,
Dude, that's
and then all we gotta do is just clean up.
Okay, I see.
This is unreal. This is, okay, I'm saying this right now, but we're not gonna see it completely what we're doing. This is only stage 1 of this build. I mean, this car was already built really, really well from the previous owner, but we are gonna take this car to the next level. When I mean by next level, like the only people in Hawaii to do it. The only people. We gonna do it, I'm telling you. And when you're working with your interior, so you have line running for your fuse, and then you have the line, the USB line pretty much running to your control module. So what we're gonna do is that since the fuse, actually we were gonna run the fuse to the front, but it dawned upon us that actually there's actually a fuse box right underneath the steering wheel to the left. We messed up on that part. We learning, but we can make the mistakes for everybody else when they dare to bag at NSX in one day. Okay, so basically this fuse line is gonna run all the way across, and we're gonna run it down underneath the floorboard. And then for this one, for the control module, we're gonna run it along this way, along this trim, underneath this carpet. And for now, we're just gonna shoot it straight up here. Guys, remember that all of this is temporary for now. We just want to get the basis of just the lines and everything going. We are going to make slight adjustments here and there, especially for the board. It's kind of sketch just have it free floating right now, but it's not like we're going to do anything crazy with it yet. As long as we have a board, all the lines are pretty much set. It's just minor tweaks here and there. So let's get it. Putting the interior back, all you got to worry about is put the rug, bolts on the pedal. After you lay the carpet, then I would suggest to put the back panels and then the upper trim that runs along this way over here.
Don't forget to fit the chairs last.
And then put the chairs last. Unless you want to make it look crazy and just put the chairs in right now. I've always wanted to do this. No chair. Now this is comfortable.
Is this your fit?
No, this is.
Look, your
I
head
swear.
fit. Look, your
Yeah,
head
my
really
head
fits.
My head like.
Dude, I can't even.
It doesn't even
imagine that you would.
Look at that. With the seat, I'm like cramped. But now, if I legit was to just sit like this, it would be comfortable. Or maybe just like right here, like that. This reminds me of the Lotus Elise though, because I swear it's just like sitting on the ground.
Yeah.
Literally just pad on the ground. Okay, back to work. One more time. Airlift. We're gonna drop it all the way down, or to what it can handle. Oh my god.
You might want to give them like a couple psi. Your back driver.
Oh my god. Dude.
5 psi.
Holy Jesus. For all you guys that's watching this, if you guys want to bag your NSX, you can kind of learn from our mistakes, or get a little tutorial of how we're gonna do everything. But really, we are the first ones to bag an NSX, or actually first one to put it on film. 10 hours to bag, hand tools in a garage, nothing fancy, it's just good old sweat and hard work. See you guys in the next video. We're all done, and always remember, challenge your standards.